One way out of this dilemma could be to complement laws and regulations by incentives, such as lower taxes for environmentally friendly technologies or emission trading. The German motor vehicle tax, for example, was redesigned in 2009 in a way that users of innovative filters are now rewarded by paying lower taxes. A successful concept that leaves the decision whether to invest in innovative technologies or not entirely to market forces. The social cost is accounted for by this scheme, and it is a private decision whether to stop polluting or whether to privately pay the social cost of it. Environmental protection is, of course, also a transboundary issue. Comprehensive national regulations have to be supplemented by an international framework. The example of the River Nile again illustrates this point. Egypt, as the most downstream country, has to deal with pollution caused by no less than 10 other states in the wider River Nile basin. In this case, obviously, it is difficult to impossible to work with national legislation or even economic incentives which presuppose one unified state actor. This is even more true when we consider the global dimension, i.e., for example, when it comes to carbon emissions. This forum might therefore not limit itself to an exchange of ideas by German and Egyptian experts on their respective national legislations. It also provides a chance to discuss common positions when it comes to design the international agenda. Another indispensable precondition to make even existing environmental legislation effective is awareness and transparency. The Green Movement in Germany of the 1970s was not taken serious.
What is expected from us? What is the implication of polluters pay principle? We would like to learn from our German friends and European friends, what does the environmental justice here, how it could be applied. One issue, it fits more to climate talks. If we are to address other issues like the Egyptian constitution and the law, ahlan wa sahlan, we most welcome to discuss this, but definitely not the climate talk. It should be, we should have another workshop, maybe a 2-3 days workshop where we can talk about it. What is our experience in environmental legislation? We have environmental legislation since long, but they were not implemented. They were not enforceable. And we should think why. What's new about our constitution? Do we really have a new social contract? How is the change in the political and socio-economic system, the new system that's emerging in Egypt, will impact the environmental justice? Yes, our constitution, the new constitution, heavily and in more than 11 articles addresses all issues of environment and environment protection. And yes, that the new government and new parliament and even our existing government, even with a very short time, not more than a year expected, that is addressing this issue. Just like to recall the ongoing campaign for the protection, or even we have called it saving the River Nile. What the Minister of Agriculture, Irrigation is doing. I was yesterday, I just came early this morning from a tour in Aswan. We were looking for problems of sewage. Chemo 1 and Chemo 2, you all know about this. Chemo 1 and 2 and its impact on the River Nile and about the sugar factories. Yes, we are implementing without even changing our regulations. Because sometimes it's not only on regulation. It doesn't boil down to regulation. It boils down to commitment. It boils down to participation. It boils down to really, that we really are committed and are working together, government and citizen, for the law, for implementing environmental law, and not only environmental law. We have a lot of laws to implement so that we can have a new Egypt. Definitely. It's not only environmental law, but environmental law is one of them. So these are issues I don't know how we can weigh.